Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. Today's Tuesday. It's May 14th. It is almost the middle of the month. Normally, I don't post Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those are pantry days, but I figured I'd share a little bit about stroke care with you guys and what's going on this week and in the following weeks with my husband, Bob. I'm going to give you a little backstory. All of my regulars know what's going on. My husband had a double stroke in February. It was 2 days after my birthday this year. And he had a left side stroke, which meant the left side of his brain had the stroke. The right side was affected. And my husband currently is in outpatient rehab. He goes on Monday, Tuesday, and Fridays now for rehab, and there are 3-hour sessions each of those days. So I dropped him off at 8:30 this morning so he could have his therapy. I'm actually getting ready to go to the pantry in about 10 minutes. I'm going to leave for the pantry because Tuesdays are a pantry day. I'm going to leave early at 11 from the pantry to go pick up my husband. So what is the purpose of this video is to tell you what goes on when a person goes through outpatient. Now, my husband last Friday had an evaluation at the rehab center that he's currently at. You can hear my dogs barking outside. And he was evaluated with speech, occupational, and physical therapy. Now, I did tell you in a video that was posted a little bit earlier this week, or weekend probably, that, speech is going to do the most work, followed by occupation, and then physical is kind of going to take him on, but not in a capacity that speech and occupational be. And it's very important for a stroke person that has had a stroke for the first 6 months, meaning from the point that they've had the stroke to 6 months after the stroke, that they get the rehab and the resources to build back their vocabulary, their strength, and stuff, because this is the time when the brain is trying to heal itself and develop new pathways to go around the damaged area of the brain. Now, we talked about what happens during a stroke, and if you guys missed that video, I'll try to link it in the stroke care. But basically, when a stroke happens in the brain, it will kill that part or a part of the brain, and new pathways need to be developed for that. So right now, my husband is working on complex words. He has learned that he needs to slow down when it comes to conversations and talking, because if he tries to do like what I'm doing with you guys, where I'm talking in my normal voice and a normal pattern, he trips over the words and he gets very flustered and upset with that. So he is learning now how to scale things back to where he can actually hold a conversation, and he is getting progressively better each day. Now, will a stroke person get back to the way that they were pre-stroke? The answer to that is very complicated because each person is different, and it depends on the type of stroke that they've had and how fast they can get the resources that they need. Now, not every stroke person will be able to get back to the lifestyle that they had lived before they had the stroke. There are some strokes that are so debilitating that that'll never happen for some people. Now, my husband does not quite fall into that category. He should be able to get pretty much back to the way he was. Now, the other thing that people need to worry about when they're taking care of a stroke person is whether or not the patient will have a second or a third stroke or another stroke in the future. And the first year after a stroke, the chances of having a second stroke are incredibly high. Now, there are a lot of things, diet, change of lifestyle, therapies, that can all help prevent a second stroke. So, in my house, I make the best of it. I have changed a lot of our eating habits. I've changed the way I've cooked for him. And I have changed our lifestyle to where we are much more healthier than we were. Now, my husband is a smoker. He did pick back smoking up, but he is limiting how many cigarettes he has per day and could probably quit cold turkey. Now, some of you might ask why I'm still smoking. Well, for a caregiver, this is the most stressful time of your life that you will be in. Unless you have like really good support systems and things, you don't want to change too much going on your life. If, for example, I'll use me. If I tried to quit smoking right now because my husband's demeanor has shifted slightly because of his stroke and because of how frustrating he gets. If I tried to quit smoking right now, it would not be a good situation for either one of us. Now, I have tapered down on my smoking. I am not smoking as much as I did before my husband had this stroke. So, there are things that I have been able to accomplish in my lifestyle that has helped the situation. So, going forward here, my husband's going to do the outpatient rehab for probably a couple of months. We're going to see how it goes and how he progresses. I will not have him on camera for the time being, and that's just out of respect for him and to get him comfortable in there. Like I said, I will start picking up the Cooking with Joel videos eventually. Right now, they're not a top priority for me because my lifestyles have sort of changed to helping my community as well as taking care of him full time. But there are going to be fun things that we'll be doing as the summer progresses. So, I thank each and one of you for tuning in. Don't forget to smash the like button and please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to my channel. The more views and the more people I get, the more outreach and support I can get to the channel and helping you guys out. So enjoy the rest of your week. I will give an update probably at the end of next week on how he's progressing, and I'll see you on the next Cooking with Joel videos.